Yo, what's up guys, my name's Nathan and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be channeling my inner techwear enthusiast. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Reebok Zig 3D Hydro Storm. Yes, that is the whole name. There isn't any more left. There's so many words. But I know it now, so that's good. I'm going to be just going through the shoe and seeing what's what really. So this is one of the latest models from Reebok, the brand that Adidas want to sell. For some reason, I've touched on this before, and I'm still none the wiser why they want to do it, given their track records at the minute. So this is a fresh off-the-press special project from Reebok, following hit after hit after hit from Evan Belforti, who is leading the special projects division at the minute, and my goodness, they're smashing it. It's one of those brands that I've never really bought product of, but I've always appreciated it. These and the Beatniks are probably one of my only interesting purchases from Reebok, beyond some like training shoes or some classic leathers or something like that. But no doubt, now more than ever, they've hit their stride and they've got a new lease of life in them. And I am loving this new direction. So not only does Evan Belforti work in the special projects division, I believe he also has a hand in collaborations. So not only is he doing things like the Premier Modern, which is an absolute class shoe, and that Solomon inspired colorway is just chef's kiss. He also had a hand in the Mason Margiela Tabby on the Instapump Fury, which obviously isn't for everyone, but you got to admit it's really interesting. He also works on the Pierre Moss stuff, and you can see a bit of that in this shoe. So let's just get into it. So as you can see, I went for a US 9 or a UK 8, mainly by necessity, because my size had gone out of stock, but I was going to go half a size up just in case, because the construction of this shoe and the inspiration of this shoe being a water shoe inspired thing, I was thinking like neoprene, that sort of snug Huarache style fit. And whilst that isn't the truth, I'm glad I went up in my size because they do fit rather strangely around the collar, but we'll get into that. So opening this up, you just get your standard tissue paper and that. I have already opened these, so they're not like wrapped up or anything, but this is an unboxing, so I have to like un the box. This is the shoe, the Zig 3D Hydro Storm. That is the name, right? Instantly, like I said, I get Pierre Moss vibes due to this sort of shroud, and I didn't realise it was a shroud at first. I don't know what I thought it was, but I didn't realise that it was covering laces. Now, the upper is a mix of various materials. You've got this tightly knitted sort of nylon on the toe box, and then this more widely knitted nylon kind of thing on the side with the stripes from the Reebok logo just really subtly hitting on the side. You've got these little like PU, I think they are, I don't think they're leather, panels that run across the mudguard onto the back. Little hit of the Reebok logo there, little hit of the Reebok logo there, and a little hit of the Reebok logo there. Now this is using a shroud, like I said, so the lacing system is a bit different to what I was expecting. You have a hook on the back here, which unhooks the shroud, and then you have this hook here, which is, again, mentioning Solomon again, quite reminiscent of a Solomon model, and then you can loosen this and tighten it however you do like. They're calling this the shelter shield, I've just realised. And basically you can open that up and you can see inside, so it's a very unattractive shoe without this shroud, I must say. But essentially what you want to do when you first try them on, I'd say, is just open this shroud up, loosen these a little bit, because they are bungee sort of cord. Put that on there, put that on there, tighten that bad boy up, and you're good to go. These being a Zig 3D Storm model, you've got to expect to see this Zig sole on the model, but other than that, I think the only thing that's reminiscent of that model is the upper's shape and the sole. There's not much to go off other than that. I, for one, don't really like the original Zig, so I'm quite happy that these are quite different. Again, on the upper, they're just so techy. Like, they're just so cool. Like, you've got this, like, this is all 3M. So this 3M strip that comes down to the toe box onto here is all 3M. And it's just, it's a hard to explain shoe. There's a lot going off, but when you see it as this, like this, doesn't look like there's all that much going off. One thing I will notice inside, you have quite an Adidas looking outsole in the sense that you have a window that really looks like Boost, and it says it's Float Ride Energy. Now, I'm not up on Reebok terminology and the tech that they have, but I don't remember that ever being a thing that I've known about, so that was news to me. Unlike anything Nike, all black Nike models usually get a shit ton of glue marks. These have one there and maybe a little bit there, but nothing to write home about. I mean, I'm not going to be mad about that. Yeah, but that is pretty much it. Now, about the fit. So look how sick they are. They're so sick. So about the fit. Right, I think, and this is the only thing I can put it down to, you'll put your foot in here and immediately it's comfortable on the base of your foot. But I quickly realised these bits here that lead into the collar, this bit in particular where this rubberized bit is, it feels quite reinforced because of the rubberized thing. And despite it being a soft sort of polymer rubber, it's really rigid. And that bit in particular, just walking around for about half an hour, it doesn't quite dig in, but you're very much aware that there is a discomfort. It's only on my left foot, but even here, like on the inside of the collar, it's quite firm. But other than that, it's okay. I'm obviously going to wear these a little bit more to try and wear them in a little bit if that's what is required. But just an immediate thing that you might notice is that is something that is present and something that I noticed. Obviously, you can probably loosen things off and get used to it like that. But yeah, other than that, these are an astoundingly good shoe. They've come out in 3 colorways initially, with I think 2 or 3 more to come. I don't know where Evan was before Reebok, but given that the Premier Modern had a very nice Solomon-inspired colorway, and these have come out in 3 colorways. One is very much something I'd expect to see on a Solomon. It doesn't help because of this. It immediately makes me think of it. So I don't know whether he was there before or he's just an appreciator of a good color palette, because I think Solomon are one of the best at colorways. These are hard, and that's all you need to know. As I said previously, I went a full size up out of necessity because there was only an 8 online. I normally wear a 7. I did want to go half a size up, much how I would with a Huarache. So I would just go with your Huarache size because these fit absolutely fine. And I think all this reinforced upper does make it more of a narrow, snugger fit. So if you go half a size to a size up, I think you'll be fine. I think these are superb. They're not something I'd usually wear. I've actually got a video on my channel from years ago saying why I don't wear triple black shoes, but shit changes, shit happens. These are sick. Also, when I took them out of the box, they smelt a bit like turmeric. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I was going to do an on foot, but frankly, my room's a tip, and we've already started recording, and I don't want to start, you know. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!